life we've had, tough life we've lived, and we keep living, and we keep going. Rough life you've had, tough life you lived, and you keep living, and you keep going.
Gotta start my flow with some memories. I remember back in the days when I used to be kicking back up my grandma's house, doing all I can with my older cousin Lenny. Always had the master plan, and we used to be GBS down for the cars, and Freddie used to make us fight so we beat down by law. It was 1985, 86 was the year. Young Freddie, young Shy Boy, young Chino always here. Always looked up to my cousins, could it be the gangster style? But in front of La Familia had a different profile. Respect all the way, that's the way that it was, that it is. My family taught us, and you know we didn't miss. Rough times were in the future and in the past. Some made us cry and some made us laugh. Through thick and thin, family should stick together. For my grandma, for some losses, cause my song dance forever. Time passes, I grew a little older, little bolder, remembering when people said I told you. Sometimes makes mistakes that I can't bring back. I'm only human, bass is booming, so listen to the max. Sometimes in your life you feel like you ain't got nobody. It makes you feel sad and you just wanna act rowdy. But listen up, cause I'm here to say that you gotta stay strong and don't ever fade away.
Rough life we've had, tough life we've lived, and we keep living, and we keep going. Rough life you had, tough life you lived, and you keep living, and you keep going.
Let me begin with a brand new flow. As you let me in your mind, now it's time to get exposed to the memories that were good and the memories that were bad. Let me focus on the years that already have passed. Like remember when we were some little young bucks. We had our superheroes and we used to ride the bus. And living as a youngster, we used to do bad. I was 10 years old and I always tried to tag. Remember how it was back in the day? Yeah, I used to go to church and I always used to pray. But nowadays, many things have seemed to change. And on the streets, we got so many gangs. And times it's rough and times was sad. I had my family on my side, yes, they had my back. And much love to my sisters B and G, and I'll try my best to be the great MC. Rolling in the cash so we can move on fast into my moms and pops. You know my love will last forever. No, I don't think you all can measure the amount of love I have. My family is the greatest treasure, and I wanna thank the Lord for the gifts He's given me. Making music for your ears, tearing up other MCs. And to my homies, yes, you know who you are, giving us props, praying that we're gonna go far.